I flew Air France out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, to the Venice Marco Polo Airport, which is the fifth busiest airport in all of Italy. The plane made 2 stops during my almost 18-hour trip in Georgia and France. The airport was conveniently only 20 miles from the hotel I stayed in. I stayed in a beautiful 4-star hotel called the Una Hotel and Resort in Venice. My hotel was located in the heart of Venice, and the building was restored and renovated in modern Venetian style. In my hotel room, I had a spectacular view of Canal Priuli, and I was in walking distance of the Rialto Bridge and the Piazza San Marco, which was my first stop. The Piazza San Marco is the public square of Venice, Italy, filled with many places to shop and divine restaurants. At the east end of the square is the magnificent Church of St. Mark. I had to go see the famous church for myself, so I stopped there before grabbing dinner. The exterior and interior of the church was absolutely breathtaking. The Church of St. Mark, aka St. Mark's Basilica, is the cathedral church of the Roman Catholics of Venice, and its Italian Gothic Byzantine style was constructed by architect Domenico I Contarini in the 9th century. After basking in the historic church for a while, I decided to walk around the square to find some dinner. I asked some locals where the best place for dinner was, and they told me that I should stop into Ristorante Quadri. The setup was very elegant and the food was delicious. I decided on the burrata cheese ravioli with clams, cuttlefish, baby shrimp, and oregano. I was blown away by how much flavor was packed into those raviolis. After that meal, I was stuffed and decided to save the rest of exploring the square for another day. After a full night's rest in my hotel, I decided to go see the Grand Canal and Rialto Bridge. I brought my portable camera to make sure I could take lots of pictures. The Rialto Bridge is one of the 4 bridges spanning the Grand Canal and is the oldest bridge across this canal, dating back to the 16th century. While taking pictures on the bridge, I met a local named Giovanni. He was very kind and told me I had to go to the Rialto market before I left. The Rialto market is a giant marketplace where you can purchase fresh produce and fish. Since I am a pescatarian, I purchased a nice snapper fillet to make fish soup, a recipe Giovanni gave me. My last night in Venice was magical. I met up with my new friend Giovanni to go to the Teatro La Fenice to see a ballet performance. The Teatro La Fenice is an opera house in Venice, and it is one of the most famous and renowned landmarks in the history of Italian theater. So of course I had to go to a performance. The next morning, I woke up and got all packed up to return to Myrtle Beach. I had such a blast in Venice.